L.H.O.O.Q. It's the name of a famous work of art, but you may never have heard of it by that name. No, it's not the painting you're looking at now. If you speak French, which I do not, you may realize it sounds like a derogatory comment. If you know the piece, you may well consider it an outrage. I see it as a parable. L.H.O.O.Q is a piece of art by Dada artist Marcel Duchamp. It's a print of the Mona Lisa, but with an added goatee and mustache. The reported motivations behind it range from he did it to be funny to the more likely report that it was an attack on the established art world and the icons of painting. Maybe Duchamp had a point. I do think we idolize art at times, spending millions to preserve pictures of people while real people starve. Artists have long held up a mirror to society. Maybe L.H.O.O.Q. needed to be done for that reason. In the art world, opinions of the piece vary wildly from an important social commentary to heresy, but to me, somehow it just seems wrong to mark up a masterpiece. When I first saw this piece, I thought it was a joke and kind of chuckled. When I found out it was considered by some to be serious art, I was a little less amused. Then I wondered how I would feel if someone were to deface something I created, especially the piece regarded as my masterpiece, if I had one. I wonder what Da Vinci would have thought of it, which led me to another thought. Consider God. Did you ever wonder how he feels? He created everything perfect and gave it to humanity as a gift. We sinned and messed it up, and every time we sin, every time we take God's gifts and blessings for granted, every time we use his blessings in ways that don't honor him, it's like putting a mustache on the Mona Lisa. We may think it's amusing, but it's not what the Creator intended. Or how about what we do to ourselves? We're created in his image. How many times a day do we deface his image with our actions? What do our lives say about our God? And finally, God's greatest gift to us, the gift of his salvation through Christ. We in the church are called his body and called to go into all the world. How much do we look like him? Do we follow his teachings? Do we do what he says and represent him well? Are we proper ambassadors? Is his church more of a beautiful portrait of his love and grace, or are we too a mustache on the Mona Lisa?